Hello, I'm Jim Manning, author of Patriotism, Unhinged, which is available worldwide through online retailers. Welcome back. Today I'd like to address a number of comments, actually questions. There's so many people that are interested in the Dorothy Kilgallen murder. And I've studied that a little bit, and I want to tell you what I know about it. There are several books out on it, and a gentleman named Shaw, I believe, has been following that for a long time and has knows some connections between Dorothy Kilgallen and Marilyn Monroe. They were good friends. She was a media personality, and she was one of the stars of What's My Line? She wrote a column every day, and she even entered a contest one time to go around the world. And she didn't win, but I think she came in second. And she was a very nice person, and she had been very close to Frank Sinatra and to Marilyn Monroe and to a lot of people because they wanted to be nice to her because of her column. And in 1960, she was one of the first people in Hollywood to get a star on the Walk of Fame, which would indicate her popularity. Let me just say this. Dorothy Kilgallen was found in her apartment after a night out by her hairdresser in the morning. And she was fully dressed, had a wig on, all of her makeup was still on. She was in a room that she hardly ever even went into because her house was so large. They had a lot of guest rooms. She was propped up in the bed, reading a book, upside down. The book, her best friend told everybody that the book she had already read because they had talked about the book, and so she knew that she had read it. And this lady was so close a friend that I think that they saw each other pretty much almost every day for a little bit. And anyway, there was some things there with some little mistakes, like there was no glass of water to take the pills with or something like that. I don't know if it was that exactly, but there was little things that some New York detectives said, this is odd. None of her notes or paperwork or things that were there normally were there. So somebody had taken all that out of the apartment. It's very odd because she had made a statement that she was going to break the JFK assassination wide open. And it may have been something that she was told by Jack Ruby when she went to his trial. What was most interesting to me, and I'm not sure I know the facts on it, but for those of you that are really interested in that, is that her best friend died in a similar fashion about a week later. It's possible, but more likely probable, that it had something to do with Dorothy's demise. Perhaps whoever murdered her may have thought that being a close friend, she may have secreted some of her writings and documents to her friend to look at or read or whatever, And so she may have had to deal with that. And the last thing that I would say is that, James Fowles sometimes was involved in things like that. And so I asked him, I said, Jim, do you know anything at all about the demise of Dorothy Kilgallen? He said, no. He said, I never heard anything by anybody about that. He said, and so I believed him. The official finding was that a mixture of alcohol and barbiturates and maybe a sleeping tablet or something like that, a mix of them, caused her death. You be the judge. It certainly seems odd that it could happen that way, but I guess we'll never know. But it's one of those, it could be the 166th death because of the Kennedy assassination. This is evidence, and you're the jury. Let us know what you think. It's important to us to let us know what you think, because you might ask a question that I say to myself, I should have told them about that. So comments are very important. We look forward to hearing from you. The book. The book is very important for a lot of reasons. But the main reason that you might be interested in the book is that it's a short, comprehensive, from start to finish, of the Kennedy assassination in general. And the money that the book makes, which is not much, believe me, it's not paid for itself, but two things could happen. One is, the more books that are sold, there would be a chance that the book would be put on by another company and be sold in bookstores and to be in libraries, and the word would get out a lot more than it's doing now. However, it costs money to do that. The second thing is that every book you buy helps us fund the continuation of the videos. And we have lots and lots of stuff we would like to get out. Keep the good feedback coming. Keep buying the book. Talk about the book to people, and we'll see you on the next one.